It's kind of like quiet here in our neighborhood. They're all here.
Sometimes when it gets real quiet right before a tornado, it's because it's coming. So you gotta, but usually you'll see hail.
Hail?
You'll see hail, yeah, right before a tornado hits.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hi, Whitey. Yeah. Naka-ready na kami if in any case. Ayan na, kulog lang siya. Kidlat ng kidlat. Diyos ko. Naka-ready na kami. Naka-prepare na kami mag-asawa. Aalis na lang kami. Ano kaagad ako ng mga gamit. So if in case na kailangan namin na...
Come on over. I'll get you a chair.
Hindi kayo makakatulog, Whitey, kasi may tornado.
Well, I unplugged all the computers just in case we get a lightning strike.
Yeah.
Oh yeah?
Are they hit by a tornado already?
Right near Stringtown, right?
Southwest of here. I mean, he just drove. He said maybe Crowley area.
Okay.
All in Spring.
You want me to get you a chair? I got some.
I'm like coming back and forth.
Okay. Yeah.
Washington cloud.
You want me to make a pot of coffee?
Oh, definitely not.
Definitely not. Yeah, I drink coffee all day.
Yeah, I drink coffee only once a day. In the morning. Yeah. But if I'm gonna have like 2 cups and then I cannot sleep at night.
Yeah. Went up to 7.
Oh, my husband. Oh.
You're done. Yeah.
Right.
I can drink this cup and go to sleep in 20 minutes. Yeah. Are your kids worried or no?
Nah, they don't have a clue.
They don't have a clue.
Yeah, he just think it's a baby boy. He's the only one who's been outside. It's just lights out here.
He's got such a great personality.
Yeah,
When your wife was sitting out here with all three of the kids,
kapatid.
they were on those whatever those
Ayan.
boards are.
Nagpatay na kami ng lahat.
And 2 of them were on
Oh,
that.
diba?
Littlest was on a trike, his little trike.
Pero naka-ready na. Ayun na, ready na kami.
I was going up to the mailbox to get, on my bike.
Di ba, bilis ko nagpalit ng damit.
Both the other boys came out to me and said hi and stuff, And so the little one,
Nakapag-impake ka agad ako, ha?
more standoffish, closer to mama,
Yeah, I packed my things
So I
already.
asked Mama, I said, one of your boys, I think it was the oldest, got his bike and came out with me.
Kasi doon galing eh.
I'm going up to the mailbox, you want to ride with me?
So
I said,
pag
"Yes,
ano,
Mom,"
papunta dito.
And so, but that became a problem because the littlest one couldn't go.
Grabe.
Yeah, and so so. But they rode up there with me, one on those hoverboards and one on his bike. We went to the mailbox. Yeah, he wants to go.
Whatever they doing, he wants to do it.
Oh yeah.
He think he's just as old as they are.
Oh yeah. Well,
Oh.
that would be normal. Yeah, I mean it's got to be normal, right?
Parang may strobe light, kapatid.
I'm surprised more people ain't outside.
Well, I get a little bit worried when it gets real still.
Yeah.
It's almost like there's something we need to know, But, and 10, 15 minutes ago, it was solid thunder. I mean, you would see.
Yeah.
Well, you said you were sitting on the back porch, right?
Wind started picking up a little bit.
Yeah.
And it got real cool, like down it feels fine.
Yeah.
But it got real cool. I know that hot and cool that is.
Yeah.
Something's going down, but
Well, I put my rain gear on, but it's a little bit warm for this temperature. I don't have any frog togs, the lightweight stuff. You know what I mean? So this is my
Dito kami sa
stuff I
garahe,
wear over my
kapatid.
hunting gear, so but it's water.
Ready to go na. Naglagay na rin ako ng water. Hindi ting kahit iba na mga nasa labas na.
Mom asleep already?
She put her shoes on just in case.
That's what I told Dee. I said, go get dressed, because if we have to go, I don't want to have to worry about you getting the curlers out of your hair and let's go. You know?
I was on my live streaming and then said, "Oh my God, you have to put on your shoes," and then I'm about to end it, and then no, I'm gonna leave you if you're not gonna.
Well, I mean, if it gets bad enough, I'll come over here and throw this breaker, then everything will shut down. You know, so.
Joel.
Yeah, I didn't even know.
Oo, kami dalawang mag-asawa lang, pero prepared naman na kami. So if in any case, ayan,
I think so.
already put that in the car na. So ayan, kompleto naman.
You know, nothing was mounting to anything, and then they
No,
canceled the one for
Virginia,
Wise
mami,
County.
wala na mami ni,
And the next thing I know, they were back in the
yung
game
naman
with
sa,
the
niya, sa
weather,
bahay
you
ng
know,
anak niya,
normal weather.
din doon, nadaan din doon eh. So, they are also like preparing.
Oh, really?
Hi,
Weird.
twins. Ayan, a tornado daw. A tornado watch kami. Hi, Silver Girl. Thank you so much,
10
Silver
tornado
Girl.
warnings for Texas right now, but you know,
Is there already one on land, on the ground?
there wasn't near Weatherford coming this direction. It may be a little bit west of us, but you know, because Springtown's west of us,
Yeah.
but it still shows the weather. The bad weather shows to be going right up 51 from Weatherford, which is the highway that we take to go to Decatur.
Uh-huh.
So 51 goes right through Boyd.
Hindi naman ako kinakabahan. This kind of weather, though, we don't have tornadoes in the Philippines, but the typhoon
Yeah.
is really, yeah, we don't usually like.
Florida, every year they get typhoons. You know.
To me, that's scary.
Well, yeah, that's.
Oo, may
300
tornado,
miles
twins.
wide, you know.
okay.
Yeah,
Dito
you know
sa
what I mean?
area
So-
namin daw eh.
Yeah.
Kaya naka-ready kami if
Yeah,
in case
tornadoes, I mean, you can
we're
actually
gonna
look at it from the
evacuate
side and not be
just
damaged.
leave the
But
house.
A hurricane, when it's coming your way, it's gonna hit 300 miles of your area. Yeah. You know.
Kanina mas matindi talaga sunod-sunod habang nagla-live ako. Kind of like,
All the lightning's on there the whole time over there. But it doesn't seem to be directly
ay
over
Chong,
us,
wait
yeah.
lang. Lilagyan kita na ano, Chong.
You sure you don't want a chair? I got several folding chairs.
Oh wow, look at that.
Okay.
Sorry naman, Chong, ha, masungit kasi si ano ko. Hi, Clay. Follow Max Velocity. He does live. Oh yeah, we're watching Ryan Hall.
Home Depot.
Wait. Actually, we unplugged all our things already in the house. So
you're
we're
gonna do one
ready.
at the-
You're ready to go. So let me just
Yeah.
get my iPad
That's
and
north of us.
check out what's happening. And I even just
16 miles
along
north,
my
'cause I go there all the time.
my computer, and
Bridgeport, yeah.
we're ready.
Y'all tracking it too?
Hi.
Off my notice, I didn't want to get in the rain, but
Yeah.
that's what I thought. Said, yeah. Dude, I've been saying that for 6 fucking hours right now. We all know.
I know.
Thank you, June.
Yeah, we get, for a while there, I was talking to my son on the phone, he's in Rome, you know, right over there on the
Oh,
other side. Yeah,
there,
right
yeah.
over, you know,
Yeah,
And
because
so-
it's over this way.
yeah.
Yeah.
And so, you know, I'm talking to him and I said, oh, they just canceled the one for Wise, you know, the tornado warning for Wise. And then it went, 3 minutes later, they went, oh, there's a tornado again. You're back in the tornado alert. Yeah.
Somebody saw a tornado, never mind.
Yeah. Make up my mind for me.
Right.
And I just washed and waxed this car today.
Yeah, that's why I keep on telling him not to.
That.
Yeah, not to clean the car. Yeah.
So do it.
Every time that he have
You
the
know
car.
what? You can freely do it in the summer though.
Yeah.
Because then we would love the rain.
Yeah, that's Yeah, we have a standing joke. The minute it starts raining, she goes, "Do we need to go to the car wash?" You know.
Yeah, but I'm seeing that on my phone that there will be rain, and then I said, let's go to the car
Like,
wash.
did you just go to the car wash? or
And then
were
I said,
thinking
you
about going?
blame me.
Yeah, yeah. Actually, it was Warning,
Tornado warning.
well, take shelter now in a basement or an interior room. Well, we don't have basements.
I was like, the ones, on
Nako,
Fox
Chong, may
News,
tornado nga kami ngayon dito.
they have that separate little storm shelter.
Yeah, like in Tornado Alley, 30 plus years and don't return in near distance of 3. Not fun with safety. Yeah, Silver Girl. Thank you.
And I was telling my sister, I was like, you can literally see the stars. Like,
Yeah.
Angs and
Well, I
where
mean,
Max Archer is right now, and then go up towards Cottondale and Paradise.
Well, Paradise is 8 miles north of us.
Take shelter
yeah, it's like
Yes.
northwest.
in
Yeah.
It's more
Parker and
west
Wise
than
counties in
north, though.
Texas.
Well, it's right up 51. Right up 51. When I go to Decatur, it's right up
Tornadic
51.
circulation now entering
If I
Decatur
don't make that
near
51
Lowe's
turn,
home
I was
Go
gonna
improvement.
to
say it's on
Decatur?
114 technically.
Yeah, it's actually 114.
Don't know,
Because I was like, I've
if
never
anybody's
actually
seen
been
anything
into
at that Lowe's.
Paradise, 'cause I don't.
Yeah, it's-
Hopefully everybody's in a safe
14, I
spot,
go to 51 to
obviously.
Decatur, so I don't.
Well, you know where
But,
that turnoff is.
we
the
had a
51,
tornado.
if you
That's
continue
about where it
straight,
would
that's
be.
Paradise.
Yeah, it's
Eric
entering
Fox
Decatur and Lowe's.
Just got on the road
Right now,
there,
here.
I know, I was telling my sister,
near
I
the
was like, I
Quick
just
Trip
thought there's
and Whataburger, so
they
he's
don't
near
need to
that
ruin
Lowe's.
So what's
my
he say?
photo spot.
At Decatur.
I need to not move any
At Lowe's.
trees, any rocks.
At Lowe's.
Let's
Yeah,
just
there,
leave
you want-
my bottle
It's
of
dark,
things
you know, I mean, I don't know what
up in
exactly
Oh,
Decatur.
wow.
you see,
Yeah.
but
It's at Lowe's.
Yeah.
We need to drive up there real quick. There may be
That's your
tractor tools
favorite.
all over the place.
watch him.
Your favorite store.
Refresh
It's
Max
your
a couple times there if
favorite
we can't get him
store.
back
It is
up.
one of my
Just,
favorite stores.
put
It's a good store.
Michael back there if he
Well,
goes
you
back
know,
down.
if they,
Check on them real quick.
yeah, okay.
All right.
If the, what's James doing?
So if you're just now
Sleeping.
tuning in, we got a tornado.
Absolutely not worried about it.
Yeah, no, not at all. I wouldn't be there. I don't like watching it for fun. I mean, we lived in places that this
We do
is
have
not a thing anymore.
Come back.
so-
rotation.
Yeah, we're having like we're watching the tornado. If
Working.
yeah, near your location. So, yeah.
And they have
Decatur
tornadoes,
is just
one
kind of like
hits
20 minutes
downtown
away
Fort
from
Worth,
here.
Yes.
And one in
And then
I
that's,
remember 'cause
Where the tornado
my
now.
son was in jail there, and he watched it from the windows.
Wow.
And I
What
said, well,
story?
you have
Yeah,
to be in
dito
a
kami
safe
ngayon sa
place.
may
That's the
ano
place
sa
to be,
garahe,
I'd say,
kapatid.
that you
So if in
know.
case hop in the car lang kami and then we're gonna get out of here.
But you remember that?
Yeah, all of us, yung mga hotbay namin, ayan, chika-chika muna. So if in case something happened,
And I'm out
Yeah.
of Beecham Field, and we were looking out north, and we could see tornadoes dip down
Sure.
north of us. And then I was looking up at the sky, and I saw this thing right above Beecham doing this and going like that, and
look
then
at
going
that.
back
Oh
up.
my God.
And going like this. And going
Miss
back up,
Lean.
you know.
Thank you.
I'm actually looking at the bottom of a tornado. I'm actually, you know,
That's cool.
that's cool. You know.
Oh yeah, look at that.
It's-
Yeah,
I'm
Clay,
gonna say hi to
we are
Toto here in a
watching now,
minute,
but
you know.
I've been watching Ryan Hall.
Yeah.
Let's go.
And yeah. Can I? Get
Yeah,
you
we're
here?
okay
Oh, no,
though.
I have to go back and I gotta go check on my kids too. But
Oh yeah.
I saw y'all were out here. And I was like,
Oh yeah. No, I love this cool weather.
Me too.
You know.
Especially in what, April?
Yeah.
Mhm.
Oh my God, in the Philippines, always raining.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's why I got used to this kind of weather. This is nothing yet, but there we don't have tornado.
Yeah, that's the thing.
Yeah, I was gonna say you guys, what, you have tsunamis and that's it.
Yeah, if you're yeah, but I live in Manila. Yeah, Typhoon.
It is. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I forget where it is
Yeah.
in the region of the world.
7,000 islands. 7,000. It's really amazing. They
I was
got-
gonna say, you know, there's not a whole lot of places on Earth that can say that.
Yeah, no.
That's pretty fucking awesome. I'm not gonna lie.
And they got those, you know, those ones you see the beautiful, you know, the crystal clear water, and
Yes.
they got those there. And
We have the El Nido, and then we have Boracay, all those white beach, white sand. Yeah, really white sand.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
I've been to the one in Destin, and that was pretty cool.
yeah,
And then I've been to like Coeur d'Alene, Idaho.
the Coeur d'Alene.
Yeah.
Man,
I had a friend that lived up there, and that was the bluest water I've ever seen in real
Really?
life.
In Decatur, Texas,
If you like,
still no signs of,
when you like think Caribbean blue,
Oh,
you
okay.
like do a couple shades darker
you know,
of like a darker blue. That's
Really?
what it was everywhere.
breathe a sigh of
Really?
relief too soon.
Is it from algae or
And
something?
we're
or
going to
is it
stay
actually
sheltered
is the
just for
water
a little
clear?
while longer.
I would think the water's clearer
We
than
did get a new severe
obviously the
thunderstorm warning in
murky
Oklahoma.
Right.
Gulf of
I'm
Mexico.
gonna take
Well,
you
yeah,
to,
no, I know, yeah.
put Storm Runner in.
But I mean,
But-
there's some lakes,
For now.
some mountain lakes in the States where it's actually the clearest water. When you
Right.
look at the
Atoka,
water,
Colgate,
you don't even
Durant,
see the water, you
Kiddo.
see the
There's one in
rocks
You guys are now
underneath.
under a severe thunderstorm
Yeah, I think
warning.
maybe, yeah.
Considerable severe 70
I've
mile per
never
hour
been up there
winds,
'cause I went
quarter-sized
there,
hail.
I think the weather was just really bad.
Get ready in
Like, you get
Atoka,
up there
Bryan,
or it was
Cole,
just
Johnson,
real
and Marshall
cloudy, it
counties.
was blue that day
For the next
because
hour, it's gonna be
the
an
water's just
intense
flushed
storm.
whatever's happening in the sky.
It does
So
look
it's
like the storm that Eric is
but,
on, they
so I
have
haven't
allowed
been up to
that
Mount Hood yet, but
tornado
Fort
warning
Lake,
to
though.
expire right
Fort Lake
after
will
it got,
forever be
right
like one of
after
those
it
places
went
where I was
past
just like-
Decatur. So if there was a
I heard it
tornado,
was so beautiful.
Exactly. I was
You know,
like, I
it's
heard
already
it
went
and you
through
just
Decatur
when you
if there
see it, you're
wasn't
like,
good, and we're fine now.
Mhm.
But there is
Well,
another
it's
storm
like
coming
Canada,
towards Decatur
Banff.
that will
It's
likely
supposed to be
be
so
another
beautiful.
tornado
You know
warning,
what
so
I
we
mean?
don't want to let our
That's
guard
why I
down
listen to
just
the
yet.
they have this
But that original, there is currently no tornado
I
warning
really want to
in
go on a train
Texas.
and go all the way across Canada.
But
on the
another
train.
storm is on the
You know,
way.
when there's snow on the ground.
Mami, matulog
go
ka
around
na.
the
Technically,
mountain, you know, those
on the
kind of
way.
things. But
As
I watched
Andy's
a
just
couple
put out a
videos
new,
and it
y'all
just
watch,
don't look that
go
exciting
ahead
anymore,
and
you know?
I get that.
Yeah.
You're right, I was watching this line of
Well,
sight
that's what
for
I'm
a
saying.
while.
I'm kinda
Yeah, we're still, hindi kayo makakatulog nito, Chong. Dahil nga, ayan.
So bad here, you know?
Yeah.
That'd be where
We,
I-
we are on a tornado watch.
It's entering
You
flash
can keep
flooding
my ticket,
issues, and
it's
it's got
fine, I
all
just
sorts of
wanted
other
to-
issues with Hugo, right? As it approaches
That's
Jacksboro. But just in front,
I
right
remember I
along
was
Highway
gonna take my kids,
281
I
is
told you, like,
where
we're
that
staying
unstable
here.
curve is.
Weird.
I just think that's where our environment right there, the atmosphere is unstable.
You know, I didn't realize
I think it
my-
has the
when I was a
chance
kid,
to
Yeah.
we were in
reduce
Germany,
the
and my
tornadoes,
dad
much like we're seeing in
took us,
Oklahoma,
when he
that
finished his
unstable
tour
air
over
when it
there,
reaches it.
he was, you know, with
And
the
it
government,
could also have
State Department. When
rear
he
end
finished his
flow
tour,
surges,
we left
which is
on
what led
an
to our
ocean
100
liner,
mile per hour,
and there was five of us.
Oh,
warning down.
and we were in
That-
first class.
So this,
My dad
Wow.
was in first class, so
situated in
when we got to the boat,
tornado spam in Oklahoma,
I think it was Madrid.
and that
I believe it
struck
was
us
Madrid.
down south, so I think it has
Wow,
to
whatever
look at
one was on
that.
the coast, I'd be stupid if Madrid's in
as
it,
it
but
approaches
Barcelona
as
or
it goes
Madrid, I
through
don't remember which
Jackson
one it was.
County,
But anyway,
Texas.
we're on the coast, we're leaving from Spain. Okay.
Yeah, thank you, Chong. Eh, mga friendship kayo mga
There's
nandyan.
two ships, the USS United States and the USS Constitution. We run
Joplin,
the
Texas,
Constitution.
especially.
And
Yeah, and condensed reality, and
said,
si,
"Get on board." He
they're
said,
all really nice. They're all
"You're the
from
man."
here, sa
Put
US
us in our
din.
berth, you know,
They're all
our
Americans
safe berth,
naman.
is what I call it. And, you know, it wasn't large, but it was really nice.
Twins, thank
And he
you.
says,
60 mile
if
per
you,
hour.
Ayan.
we have to go see the captain.
Sabi ko nga, di ba, dyan sa Pilipinas, we're used to have the bagyo, di ba?
And he said, we're gonna be in port for
Ito
a couple
kasi,
hours." So he
yung
said, "If you
tornado
need
talaga,
something,
ang
call,
her-
pick up the phone and somebody will answer, and the same person will
Talagang
bring you
liliparin
whatever
ng
you want.
buong
You can ask for
bahay.
anything you want.
If it's really hard, if really malakas.
And Bryan
You want
County
cookies,
EMS,
ice cream?
I was gonna say.
Yeah, so I call up and I say,
Whoa, look at that.
3, 4, 5, whatever it is,
Whatever
okay?
it is, yeah.
Opo, mami, naka-ready naman na kami. Nakabihis na din ako.
And the guy says,
severe
"That'd be, yes, sir."
thunderstorm.
And he
Oo.
said, how many are you? And I said, we're 3. And he says, okay.
100 mile per
So
hour
in
winds are possible.
10
there.
minutes, a guy shows up in a tunic and one of those
Yan ang
trays
grabe,
with
oh.
white gloves and all that stuff.
Kanina, mami, medyo humina na nga, oh. Nawala na ng konti
It's like a
ulan.
goblet
But pero ano pa rin yung thunderstorm.
with a little, looked like a dollop of butter, but it was ice cream and 2 little fancy cookies
Yeah.
stuck on top.
Sumakit ang attire ko,
So he said, "Thank
mami.
you," and
Naka-ready na kami. So, ready na ang
brother and I were
Duday.
like 2 bites
So,
of this
I
ayan.
was gonna say, so how
Tapos
many
naka-ano na kami
Yes,
lahat.
yes,
So, naimpake na.
You know, do you guys want some more? And they said, yes. And they said, okay, but the ice cream wasn't, you know, we weren't that big ice cream. Let's just get some cookies. We said, okay.
Mami, pray nyo kami, ha?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
This is my, ano dito. Diyos ko. Sabi ko nga, this is parang hindi pa yung kasintindi. Diba? What we're having.
He kind of chuckled. He says, okay. And he brought us like a big old bucket of cookies.
Diba? Ito mga kapitbahay namin, walang ano yan. Daldal talaga kung daldal.
Yeah.
Bird
I
County
can't- I-
He's got a head on his shoulders,
Next
but I don't think it's
37
for that
minutes,
right
and then for the next 22 minutes,
Well,
we continue
things
to
have
have a
changed.
severe
You
thunderstorm.
know,
Agreed.
we
No,
didn't have,
agreed.
I can remember when we went out and played until the street lights came on. That was our time to come home.
Right, and then the 80s
that's
happened with all the
that's
serial
all the
killers.
warnings that we have.
Saka paano ka makakatulog sa ganito, Diyos ko. Mamaya ano ka na lang, lumilipad ka na sa ere, kasama na ng bahay.
I remember
Diyos ko po.
In
we were in
Texas,
Germany when
we
I was
just got a new
12. We left
Thanks,
them at
Fami.
12, so
Hughes County
11.
is in line with
Ayan,
And
naka, ano, we unplug all mga
the-
devices namin sa loob. So,
I've been to one
we're
other
here
one
now.
been to.
You know what NCO Club is? It's not even
We're
a
here
stop
na lang
sign.
sa garahe. So, if in case
All the
something
young-
happened,
all the
talagang
young
we
soldiers
really
go
have
out.
to leave the house,
It's not free,
evacuate
but
talaga.
it's a good place to hang out if you need to.
Sure, and you know they're 18,
Stormrunner
right?
ideas.
And we're 11, so they're the greatest thing since
Oh,
sliced bread.
well, and
So
also
we,
they have like uniforms.
Gusto na nga ng asawa ko, pumunta na kami ng Buc-ee's. That's just to get away from this
We're
area.
outside because the windows are open, and we're listening to the Beach Boys and the Ventures and the you know that kind of stuff. But the Beatles haven't hit yet. The British Invasion haven't hit. So this is 1964 is when the Beatles were there. And I was, you know,
Thanks, Chong.
so I was 12 in 65 when we left. So we hadn't even had the Beatles yet. So the Beach Boys, my 409, everything about cars, Little Deuce Coupe, all that kind of stuff, and then. That was the big thing, but that.
Grabe, di ba? Parang nag-strobe light talaga yung ano eh. Oh.
Listen from the windows,
I love that.
Yeah,
I
so,
love that.
and which is the way,
Wow,
same
look at
way
that.
you learn music.
Diba?
Is the older people, older friends or older sisters. or
No,
older-
I am in the rare category. I was homeschooled all the way up until 18,
Yeah, so
and
he's
then I went
getting-
to a community college.
He's getting
And then
closer and closer. I'm just waiting for the big
I took
wall
a job in
of
the real world,
wind to be visible there. Or
That was
the
eye-opening.
rain and everything.
and honestly, I've never
We
fucking
just
looked
got a
back
new
because
severe thunderstorm warning in
the
Texas,
world
by
is
the
so
way.
much more interesting than how I was raised.
West of Brownwood.
And
This is
so-
for Brown
Grabe,
County.
may yeah, Boji
Of
Boji.
course, but like,
Lightning show. Well, we are kind of like prepared kasi dito sa area namin ng tornado.
in my room with
So if in any case that we really need to evacuate, so we're all ready naman na. Kaya nga tinapos na namin yung live stream ko. So I have to unplug
Might actually be
everything.
driving away from it. So he's trying to stay
When I
out
had
in
my
front
own
of it
car,
right
I
now,
bought
which
my own
makes
car with
sense.
my own money.
There you go.
Because you could do that back then. You can't do that anymore, but
Yeah.
you could do that back then. And yeah, I just scanned the radio and yeah,
Well, I remember.
Crazy.
Do you remember Paul Harvey?
I do.
All right, tornado warning's going to
He
continue.
has some of the
over here
greatest stories.
for Parker and Wise counties in Texas.
Sana on lumihes. So hopefully that we're gonna change its direction. Not here in our place anymore. So it's either we're just gonna go inside yun na lang sa walk-in closet where yung wall talaga is ano.
I think it's smaller now. He had a watermelon.
May tornado rin ba sa Canada?
He would sell his
Diba,
watermelon
snowy lang kayo
in
dyan.
town, like farmer's market kind of stuff. But he had problems with some of the local teenagers would come up there, bust up his watermelon, and steal some of the good ones. But he was having problems with them, so he didn't want to get them arrested. So he figured out a scheme
Yeah.
to go in town. He said he goes and talks to the guys that he knows are called.
Oo, grabe yung
And he says, look, I'd like
Ayan na naman siya, tornado warning na
to
naman.
come out. I'm having problems with somebody messing with my watermelon.
Mayat ba yan? Kind of like, ano pa nga, may hinay pa yung ano.
Okay. And that way,
Yan, mahina-hinay pa siya, mami.
it won't kill them, but it'll make them,
Right
uncomfortable,
in
sick.
line with 80s Y'all Watch. We
So
also
he
just got a new
Dito mami kanina, it's really, yung while I'm on live, di ba, kala ko, tiyan ko yung kumukulog. It is outside.
Okay. So the problem goes away, right? Of course, because they know, okay? So the next year, instead of hiring him, he puts a
Ayan,
sign up. that
patong
says,
ko nga dito para makita nyo ako.
Right? And so now, for a while, that's
Nakakita
fine.
niyo yung
Until he's
kulog-kulog.
driving home one day, he looks up and somebody's crossed out the one and puts 2.
Ayan, I'm all prepared naman. I'm ready.
Now he's ruining his
Ready
whole day.
anytime, ready to go.
That's where the Atoka County
But,
Chamber of Commerce is.
And then the other one was
Of the
a lady
rotating
is
part of
flying
the storm.
across the Atlantic from the States, and she lands at Heathrow or Gatwick in
Okay.
England. I don't remember.
Ano na,
whatever the
umuulan na rin
international
ba
one is.
dyan?
I think it's Heathrow, but
Heathrow,
yeah.
but let's just say Heathrow,
Sure,
and she
sure.
lands there, and I don't know
Oh,
if you've
diba?
ever been there,
Sa
but they have these
bunga nga ng
places
asawa
go
ko yun.
little, I'll call them 7-Elevens, little kiosks.
Oh, sure, sure.
Okay.
Yeah.
But they
Asawa
don't
ko
have
yung
sit-down
maingay dyan sa
tables, they have
gilid.
the tall stand-up where you just stand
Kakwentuhan
next
yung
to tables.
kapitbahay
They're
namin.
only about this big around,
Yes,
but you
exactly.
stand next to
Ang
them.
ingay, di ba? Daldal.
Well, she goes and gets a pack of cookies and something to drink and
Ang
a
bilis ko
newspaper or
bilis ko
something. And
change outfit.
She's-
Kailangan change outfit ka agad.
what do I hear?
Is that a siren?
Uh-uh.
No.
No. That'd be way wouldn't stop. Let's be honest. Plus, it's not green.
Just like a moving cow.
Right? No, it's not a cow. It was a siren of some sort. It's just not a tornado siren. Plus, again, line,
Yeah,
and it even at night it has a green tint.
yeah.
Like it's crazy.
Yeah, you shouldn't be able to see any stars, but every once in a while I can see one
I
peek
was
through.
gonna say it's real loose here. Like it's not clear, but it's
Yeah.
loose.
Oh my God, there's the lightning.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, we have a lot of lightning, but I came out to feel the hail because they were like,
Yeah.
hail's coming everywhere. And I was like,
Yeah. If you see hail, the tornado's nearby.
Ayan oh, grabe. Mabasa ko dito sa may ano.
probably not gonna see it.
That's the lightning that we have right now there. Oh, can you see that? Yeah.
So anyway,
Well, hopefully the lightning will not gonna strike me. Oh my God. Ayoko.
something to read.
Ayoko dun.
Or something and a drink.
I really have to make takbo.
These open kiosks. Okay. As time goes on, she's sitting there and.
Is this the first? Yeah, this is the first time.
But just comes up the other side of the table.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
starts
Look at that
reading what he's
up
reading,
there.
okay, and has a drink. And he reaches up and
Look at those lightning.
opens up the cookies. and takes a
Jesus.
cookie out.
Oh wow, look at that.
She says,
Oh.
Like,
Grabe. Bigla ako ma. Natakot ako dun ha.
she reaches over, slides it over, takes it,
Oh my God.
and leaves it from
Oh my God.
And after a little bit, the guy reaches and pulls it back and takes a cookie and eats it. This goes on a little while.
I guess it's on that side. Ang malakas talaga.
Slides it back over to her. And with every cookie, she's getting a little bit more angry.
sure. I would be
And,
too.
and then the very last cookie, he slides it over to her.
Yeah, this is the first time that I experienced this.
I cannot believe the audacity of this guy.
Must be growing on trees.
Yeah, I mean, what is,
You heard it,
And so
Silver
she
Girl.
says, and she's fuming mad, but it's time to go to her gate. She goes to her gate, and she reaches in to get her gate pass, and there are her cookies. She was eating the guy's cookies the whole time.
Grabe.
Pushing them back and forth to
I like that.
Look at that. Oh my God. Can you see that?
It's one of his stories,
Wow.
He was a good storyteller.
Look at this lightning.
He always buried the lead, and I love that.
And the final one. This is my favorite of all.
Okay.
A man is the head of the head of an office. He's not the owner
Wow.
of the company, but he's the head
Like
of the
a
office.
supervisor,
Yeah.
head of,
The head of one of their.
Ang
branch
tornado
offices.
rin dyan.
And he has his own office and his own desk and stuff. and
Oh
he's
my
got about
God.
50
Natatakot naman ako
employees.
sa
And
kidlat.
come in one day and say, "Look,
Baka
we're
makidlatan
closing this
ako.
office. Here's severance checks for everything." They said take whatever you want out of the office. Just take all of your.
It's
stuff
on
out
at
of
this
there,
side eh.
which
Kasi ito yung bahay namin. So it's on that
They
side.
said, thanks for everything. And, so they're.
Mami, nakita mo, oh.
So he boxes up everything he leaves. And you fast forward 6 months, and this is back when they had Rolodexes.
Yes.
Remember Rolodex?
Kami tornado warning kami
He
dito.
says, "Good job."
Oh my
And he
God.
looks at Rolodex and he goes, I had a brand new one that I put in my, in my stuff that I
Grabe,
took to the
oh.
office." So he goes up in the attic.
Thank you,
and he goes- he's
Chong.
going through his
Do you
little
know the
boxes
count
of-
one
boxes
that
of- and there's all kinds of stuff.
that,
And finds that
you
Rolodex
can
is
do
great. He
that.
sees an envelope and he
A
goes,
regular speed between lightning and the thunder. For the lightning, you are generally very safe. Means lightning 30 miles.
that they had given him for petty cash in case of.
Yeah, you know what? The Kirk would like to get out of this house
So
already.
he says,
Oh, look at that.
there's no name on it. It hadn't been made out to him.
Wow.
He says, I wonder if it's still good.
Oh my.
And then he says, surely it's not. So anyway,
Right.
so he blows it off. Doesn't think about it.
Right.
A month
Grabe.
goes by, and he goes,
Ano kaya ako sa likod ng house?
they probably already had to put the money in there for that check. So that's already been
There's siren.
paid for,
It's a protected one.
The
Like,
check protected. It
Yeah,
means
yeah,
their
yeah.
funds protecting it.
yeah,
You know what I mean?
it's like in a separate account.
A separate account.
Right.
And so he
It's like
says,
better than a bond. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's like,
Yeah.
And so he says it's probably still good.
Right.
And so he what he does is he goes to a town bigger than his,
Oh, sure.
like
Well,
75.
maybe that's the ambulance or
major banks in it.
Yeah.
Okay. And he
the
picks out
ambulance
the
or
phone
any,
books. He picks a name out of the phone book and an address,
Okay.
and he goes and gets an ID made with that name and that address, like a library
Yeah,
ID
yeah.
or something like
Right,
this with a
right.
picture, right?
Grabe. Oh.
He's still struggling with this. 2 or 3.
It's sa
months go
kabila
by.
nothing.
So finally he says,
On
"Okay,
this side, it's
let's
nothing.
just go see
But
it.
all
It doesn't
is
work, it
from
doesn't work."
there.
Exactly. No harm, no foul.
Ayan,
Yeah, no
oh.
harm, no blood, no foul.
That's right.
So he goes, and he goes into town, he picks one of the banks. He goes in, they got like 5 times.
Mas lalo na kabuti nga nakaglalay pa ako. At least nakapag-Tagalog ako eh.
Says, "I like to cash this check." And she goes, "Okay." She says, "Yeah,
Mm-mm. Ay, asawa ko yan. Ayun na nakaupo. Oh, ayan. Ready na kami. It's all it's all prepared.
Two security
Nakangawit.
guards come on either side of him.
Hintay lang
The
kami
name
para
he picked was
kahit
her
ako
husband.
magpupuyat, may kausap ako.
What? 75,000 people, 4 banks.
That's why we remove all
Go buy lotto
the
tickets, 'cause you
the
have-
plug-ins of our
You got some intuition going, man.
Yeah, you got some intuition.
Probably wrong.
Call that
because you choose opposite
all our
numbers, but that's
gadgets.
cool.
When you know it's not supposed to happen,
That's
that's how you know it's not
right.
supposed to
Oh,
happen.
God.
You know,
Don't talk yourself into it.
this is not gonna work. Yeah.
I should listen to that one a little more.
Yeah.
That's funny.
Yeah, but anyway, that was my favorite Paul Harvey stories.
Those are good ones. I had forgotten about Paul Harvey all the way.
Yeah. Well, the problem is now with news, we don't.
Doon kaya ako sa likod. Tingnan ko dun sa likod ng house.
Yeah, because news is.
Tingnan ko sa likod ng house namin na.
I was
You know,
very, it's
Kung,
always a very
mas
well
malakas
thing.
doon.
Depending on the side you're on.
Yeah. Well, I always said on this wall.
Although, we really have to be prepared. Baka mas maganda yung ano ko doon. Pag doon ako sa likod ng bahay. Kaya lang natatakot, wala yung asawa ko. Ay, mas kita pa dito. Oo, mas kita dito sa likod ng bahay ko. O, diba? Oh my. Grabe. Oo, Chong. Alam niyo, nervous ako na unti na hindi ko ma-explain yung nararamdaman ko ngayon. Parang I really just have to hide na lang inside the house while watching this, instead of watching this, hiyaan niya. Diyos ko, ito na lang ako sa loob ng bahay ko. Bukas ko na lang yung ano. Diba nakakatakot ah. Teka nga. Hindi naman kita. May reflection lang. But anyway. Diba? Katakot! Alam mo, ano to eh. It's all new experience for me. Teka, magpapalit lang ako ng... para doon ako. Nag-ready na nga kami. Tapos, diba, kakatapos nga lang ng live ko. Ayan, mahilig ako mag-video-video. Mahilig ako mag-live ng mga... lalo pagka ganyan. Teka. Para hindi ako mangawit. Grabe, lakas talaga doon sa likod ng house. Kasi dito sa harapan bali, they said that it's kind of like, ayun na naman siya. Meron naman kami tornado warning. Nagtutunugan naman yung mga phone namin. Oy, thank you, Chong. Salamat.
What they did was they taken the center and moved it way over here. So now the ones that were considered left,
They rebranded.
they rebranded, yeah. The ones
In the
that,
worst way possible because
right.
no one is
well,
educated on it.
like Bill
but-
Maher said, like one of the famous things. I'm not a big Bill Maher fan, but he says stuff that makes sense.
He says
Yeah.
stuff every once in a while. We're like, yeah,
Yeah.
actually.
Well, just like he said, he says, I remember. He said,
Salamat,
I'm
Chong.
with him. He says, but now I
Ingat
would be
din kayo
considered
dyan.
conservative as far left as the party is
Yan,
gone.
update
You
ko
know,
kayo
so,
whatever happen.
and that's what's happened is this.
Nakikita nyo
I
naman
think
eh.
that it's not even just shit, but I feel
Good
like
luck.
the owners have
Waji,
continued to
salamat.
you know what I mean? Like,
Yes.
because
Wala
it's
kayo
been
dyan, hindi kayo
restricted,
tornado
like,
watch.
come into the fold on both sides. And it's not one person's fault. Like, you
Yeah.
can't just
No.
sit there and blame one person on each side. It's cultural. It's the way society has gone. It has been the reactions based on
See, and you have to-
voting and
You have
cultural
to go, you have
norms
to
and
go
societal
overseas, yeah.
shifts and like
You have to go overseas and look at this direction
to really get a,
to really
a
get
more
to get a
clear
perspective on it. Yeah. Because
objective
when you're in
picture.
another country where they can walk up to you and say, "You're coming with us,"
Right, which is
you know,
insane.
and do you see any place
Hindi,
else
ito
where
dito.
people are
Natin.
millions
Wala na
and
siya dun.
millions trying to
May
get
cut
in
na.
as bad as we are? You know what I'm saying? As rotten as our country is, you know,
Right.
do you see 10 million
That's
people
why
trying to
I'm
get
not
in?
saying we're great because I actually don't think we're the greatest country in the world. I never really have.
I promise you.
Earthquake lang ba sa
We're not
Cali?
perfect, but we are the greatest country.
Sa Cali ka nga
We
pala.
have certain things here that not other countries have, and I think that's an important realization.
Right. But the problem with this is, the problem with our Constitution is, it was done 250 years ago.
Agreed.
Okay.
Agreed.
And
Grabe.
look at that.
Well, and I'll put this, I'm very, very privileged, entitled, rich, one-sided looking people.
Well, yeah, but you know, most of the guys that signed the Constitution died paupers.
Ah, it's the backside na.
That's true.
Nandun na mas malakas yun doon sa likuran ng bahay
How
ko.
they live most of
Lipat
their
kaya
life.
tayo doon.
No, no,
You know what I mean? So like a lot of their decisions weren't based on
Oh, no,
that.
they
You know
were
what I
all
mean?
they were all wealthy.
Oo, punta tayo rin sa
They
likod.
were all.
I'm not saying that they didn't use
Mas
that
maganda
wealth
yung
poorly,
view doon sa likod ng
or that they
ano,
didn't
ng
use
kidlat.
wisdom in the way that things were happening in their lives, or maybe it
Wait
was just
lang.
like rid of it because
Na-excite ako na hindi ko maintindihan, Woji.
but
Aliw lang ako. Kabilis ko talaga mag-BS kanina. Sabi ko sa ako, get up, get up. Sabi niya, iwanan daw niya ako pagka... Kaloka tong asawa ko. Iwanan daw niya ako kung di pa ako tatayo doon sa live stream ko kanina. Ano na lang ako? Aray ko. Umano na siya sa ibabaw ng bahay ng ano eh. Chong. Wala talaga dyan, Woj. Tindi ng ano dun eh. Oh. Thank you so much, Chong. Salamat. Oh my God, there's still airplane that is moving out there. Can they still fly? Yeah, I'm always watching Ryan Hall since I've been here. Even in UAE, Silver Girl, I always watch Ryan Hall. Oh my God, the lightning out there. Oh, Oh my God, nakakilabot. Nakakilabot yung ano, mami. Ayan na naman, nagtutunugan na naman ng tornado watch. Wow. Sabi mo, bay na, kanina ka pa nagbababay, chong. Pwede mag-ingat kayo dyan. Ingatin kayo lahat dyan. Everybody take care. Take care. Oh my God. It's on that side. That is Decatur. Oh. Hi, Dave. Yeah, we're on tornado watch right now, and it keeps on alarming in our phones. Your area here have tornado sirens that sound like distant siren. That is the train. Because the railway is just like on like how many blocks away from here, and then we can hear that. Hi, Dave, Dahlia. That is the train. Yeah, tornado alert kami, Dahlia. Kaya naka-prepare kami mag-asa anytime if in any case nakalagay na lahat sa kotse. So alis na lang kami dito sa bahay. Kaya mga plants ko. Ay, naku po. Talaga. Sabi ko nga it's kind of like in the Philippines, we have typhoon. Here, they call the typhoon hurricane. But here in Texas, we have tornadoes. And then now we were on tornado alert. I love watching it. I have a lot of video of the train. Kind of, and then also the airplanes. I love videoing. I like filming the airplanes, especially when they were going down uh, Fort Worth at towards the airport. Oh my God, I like chasing it. Right now, you're just gonna hear the cricket, and yeah, it's moving out, moving kind of like far. The lightning. A while ago, it was in front of our house, and then now this is the backyard. So, yeah. Now it's getting lower. So there's more clouds. Let me check on Kirk. Let me see what's going on with Kirk. And if you're gonna say that, okay, let's go. And we have to leave, and yeah, we have to get going. There. I don't know if we still have somebody out there talking with.
and like that's not. So like I don't know. I told my husband, I was like, I really think parenting is all about teaching coping mechanisms at this point.
Well, sure. No, you're teaching your kids how to deal with things in life because
That
it's going
is
to happen
not
later
fair.
in life. Yeah.
Right, like because life is not fair.
Right. And here's the other thing. When I was growing up,
Mm-hmm.
I'm talking about 8, 9 years old.
Sure.
If you were acting up in town,
Yeah.
like if I'm down at the end of the street here and I'm at somebody else's house and I'm
Yeah.
acting up, their parents would whip you
Yeah. Of
and
course.
bring you down to your parents, and your parents would whip you.
Yep.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So the whole town would take care of this. You
Right.
know what I mean?
Right.
But now we're so well. First of all, I would never
Right.
even consider doing that.
Right.
You know what I mean? But and I'm way too old anyway. I just.
But I still have a lot of
Yeah,
wood.
I did not
It's a
go
lot of
there.
I
energy.
still have a lot of wooden spoon for him.
That's
Right.
right.
Yeah.
Right. You're like, they're not here. See, my mom used the wooden paint sticks from
Uh-huh.
Home Depot.
Oh, the
And
wooden,
Lowe's,
yeah.
the ones you get with the 5-gallon buckets.
Oh, yeah.
What?
That's what my mom used.
Really, but no, my mom was wooden spoon.
That's
She
what
would-
she
all
started
she had to
with.
do-
And then somebody in
Yeah.
our homeschool group was like, and my
Uh-huh.
mom was like, oh, great idea.
And then I had friends that the parents used to say, "Go out and pick me out
A switch,
a
yeah.
switch,
Mhm.
and
Hi,
bring
Kitty
it back
Cole.
that you're gonna get you're gonna get whipped with it, so you have to pick it out." That's
Right,
even
right.
weird. And of course, everybody go get the smallest one. They go, no,
We
we're
gotta
gonna
go do
get
it again.
go do it again. Yeah.
Yep, I remember that. I never had to do that. I just remember reading in books.
Yeah.
A lot of books.
Yeah. No, my mom was hell with a wooden spoon,
Yeah.
and she
I'll
had
be
it.
honest with you though, those,
Yeah.
They got a break on your butt.
they're not gonna break in paint, they ain't gonna break on my house, they ain't gonna break
Yeah.
shit, but I don't know, like, I think it's the shape. The shape was just, not as forgiving, because the spoon is round,
Yeah.
it's more
Uh-huh.
forgiving.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
This is just straight.
Yeah,
straight.
yes, the steak. Yeah,
It's
yeah.
more switch-like versus,
More. Yeah.
A
The
more
wooden spoon's this
whip-like?
long. It's not.
Uh-huh.
that
yeah,
long.
exactly, no barbs on it, of course, but like,
Yeah.
it's a little more whip-like, and it's like, oh shit, but yeah, she hung it up in the kitchen, like it was hung up so everyone could fucking see.
And my dad, I remember we're getting ready to leave Germany. So we're military housing,
Sure.
right? So you remember when the movers come, they pack up everything, right?
Yeah, I didn't do that for reasons, but yes, I do know exactly.
Well, you know what I'm saying.
Yes,
Yeah,
yes.
we did. We had the military
It-
movers
I
come.
did
it's,
So
It's gotten real bad since, but
Yeah.
in the day, I
Yeah.
heard it was amazing.
yeah, they would pack everything. If you had an ashtray with cigarette butts in it that were not lit,
yes, but they would still.
they just wrap it in that white paper and send it.
Yep.
oh.
But so anyway,
That's,
but what happened
really?
was we're getting ready to leave the housing.
They
So
break TVs now,
Yeah.
but they still keep the ashtrays because priorities.
so what happened is our mom would dress us up in our traveling clothes.
Yes.
And tell us, get out of the house.
Yeah.
You know, and so what you normally do is you go, you know, like your buddies are out there playing kickball, but you can't play because you got your hush puppies on and your
Right. You.
and your dress
And
slacks.
you can't mess it up.
You can't mess them up.
Yeah.
You know? So
Yes.
so I'm out there watching my buddies, and to them I'm dead already because I'm leaving. You know what I
Of
mean?
course,
So
they're
I
like,
say
whatever,
goodbye,
fuck
and they
you,
say
bye.
yeah, so you know, yeah. I've been friends with them for 8 years, you know,
Yeah,
and
they're
now
like,
you know, yeah, you're dead. You know. So anyway, I'm walking around. I'm bored to tears. I can't do anything, and I look over at it's military housing, so every one of the apartment buildings is exactly the same. They all have the same front yards. They all have
Yes.
the same fences. They have the same
Yes.
everything.
Yes.
And I'm looking at somebody has taken the time. It's just dirt, but somebody has taken the time to rake the ground flat in this area where the lawn's going to be. It's not there yet, but it's going to be. It's just a real nice. Well, I noticed there's no footprints in there, and that just can't be that way.
No.
So
especially
I
if you
look
got
around,
hush
there's
puppies
nobody
on.
around. So I gently reach through my foot through the thing and I make a perfectly good hush puppy print that goes the whole thing.
Mhm.
And I'm back admiring my footprint. And I hear my dad from up on the roof, up on the porch up there go, Kirk, get up here. You're going to get away with it. And I went, oh gosh. I said, I made it all this time.
I know. I've been
Yeah.
like.
I know. So I got to go walk up the second floor. So I'm going up like I'm going up to the gallows. you know?
Yeah, yeah.
And I walk in the door and my mother's in there. I remember her off into the kitchen and all the movers are there. And I go to my mom and say, Mom, she goes, go talk to your father. I went, So I'm walking past these movers and they go, dead man walking, you know, like, but they don't say that. But,
Right, but you're. That's
but you know,
fine.
they're all looking and
That's
go,
fine.
this is going to be bad. You know?
Yeah.
So I go back in my dad's room and he says, I'm very disappointed. And I said, well, I didn't have anything
Yeah,
to
me
say.
too, dude.
Yeah. And he says, over my knee, this is gonna hurt me a lot more than it hurts you. And I
I
said,
hated that line.
and I say, well, don't be so hard on yourself.
Right? Like, what the fuck am I supposed
Wrong
to say?
time to say that, you know what I mean? So he whipped me. And
I mean, like, I doubt it.
I doubt it. Yeah. So yeah,
Doubt it.
but I remember, you know, the little things you remember. I was 12 years old. Jesus Christ, that's 60 years ago.
Well, and
Hard to believe. I still remember the address of the house.
I still remember, and I'm not 63. I'm 34, but I remember.
Yeah.
I remember all the houses. Like we moved every 3 years. We were not a military family.
Oh, okay.
We were always in the DFW area. My dad just got changed offices. He worked at the same company the whole fucking time. He just changed offices around the Metroplex, and because the Metroplex was ever growing and traffic
Yeah.
was fucking terrible and has been since I've been born and probably before that,
Yeah.
we kept moving. And also, it was the 90s and early 2000s when, I mean, money may not have been great for everybody, right? But stock market was up.
Yeah.
Money was pretty plentiful.
Yeah.
My dad had a really good job. Like, we didn't know it at the time because, like, he was very frugal at the time. So, like, which, to his credit, you know,
Yeah.
didn't let it go to his head. It's a good thing. But, like, we had no idea. And
Yeah.
so, yeah, we moved every 3 years. And so,
But
like,
was he a manager or something?
I mean, eventually, I'm sure
Yeah.
he had to have been.
What did he do?
He was an engineer.
Oh, engineers. Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Okay.
No, he was a smart guy.
What kind of engineer? Do you know? Electrical?
Oh, mechanical, I'm pretty
Mechanical
sure. Yeah,
engineer,
yeah, yeah.
okay.
Because even now, he works with his old company as a contractor. But he does, like, it's all cell phones and
Yeah.
towers and
Gotcha.
networks and stuff. So it can't be civil. You know what I mean? Like,
No, no, no,
that's
no,
not
no.
a civil. That's more mechanical engineering
No,
more than anything
he's
else.
electrical or
Yeah.
yeah. My
And he didn't
brother's
even get his
electrical
master's
engineer.
until after I was born, and I had no idea.
Yeah.
I was like way too young to know the difference, obviously, but like, yeah, my mom showed me a picture the other day, and I was like, oh, I had no idea. I went to his graduation for his master's. Yeah.
Oh, wow.
I was like
Okay.
1 or 2 years old. I had no
Yeah.
fucking clue.
He was electrical engineer. I'll bet you.
I bet you.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, he's a smart guy.
That's
Not
what my
so
brother
smart the
is.
social aspect all the time, but
Yeah.
he's a smart dude.
Yeah, that's
His dad was Air Force as well.
Oh,
So,
was he?
Yeah. He comes from a military background as well.
Gotcha.
Both my mom and my dad both came from military families. Ironically, both ended up being Air Force, so which is probably why they ended up in Albuquerque, New Mexico, and
Yeah.
that there. And,
Oh yeah.
You
Yeah.
know.
Yeah. My favorite. I
Yeah,
was
go
telling James my favorite. I love listening to the military banter between them.
Oh, I'm sure,
branches,
because it
you know.
probably brings it back, right?
Yeah. Well, so my favorite story is the. Do you know what a camel spider is?
I do.
Okay. There's a story. So they have all four branches sitting in a desk, you know, and they're going, okay, you're in your tent, and a
there's
camel
one of
spider
those, yeah.
runs across the floor. What do you do? And he says, and the Marine says, well, that's easy. I get up and kill it with my K-bar.
Oh, I thought he was gonna say he was gonna eat it, but okay.
Yeah, no, I kill it with my K-bar. And the Army guy says, nah, I shoot it with my M16, you know. And the
Sure,
Navy
go
guy-
overboard
yeah.
too, Jesus.
And the Navy guy says, I take my boondockers out and I smash it with my boondockers, the boots, you know.
Sure.
And the Air Force guy says, no, wait a minute. We have a serious problem here. What's a tent doing in my hotel room? You know, and that's their favorite, the banter between the two, because they always, all the other branches bitch about the Air Force.
So true.
You know, but the Air Force guys always say, yeah, we're the stupid ones. We're the ones that send officers off to fight. We, so,
Bye.
so that, yeah.
What's funny is Air Force bases nowadays, at least, all the ones I've ever been at, visited, lived in, all things. I would 100% rather be at an Army base. They are way bougier.
Oh,
They
really?
are way nicer
Really?
than
The Army bases are?
Yeah.
Well, we were in Germany. We were lived on military housing, but Rhein-Main Air Force Base.
Yeah.
Okay, but it was like, I mean, we were out in the German economy. We
Oh,
weren't
I know.
we weren't on base. You know what I
We've
mean?
heard that one is still not free.
Yeah.
But there's an
I
Army
know the
base
Texas
over there.
twister.
Oh man, there's all kinds of Army.
Yeah, I'm still watching Ryan Hall.
Oh, is it?
Supergirl.
Great.
Because they got
Kind of like move. a bit.
Kaiserslautern, they got Heidelberg, they got Stuttgart, I mean, we got Army bases all over the place,
Right,
you know,
right.
I mean, we got Air Force bases too, I mean, you know.
We
but-
do, no, I
Yeah.
know, 100%, but,
Spangdahlem and Frankfurt and all
Right.
those places, but generally,
yeah,
you know,
I know, generally though, like,
Yeah.
you're gonna get on an army base,
they're nice,
they've
huh?
probably been updated more recently,
Okay,
and, they have way better amenities,
okay,
and they're more name brand,
yeah,
they
well,
have better deals,
over there in
like,
the UAE,
Yeah.
there's a PX,
Yes.
there's a, on the base we're on,
yeah,
okay, there's an American side and an
yes,
UAE side,
yes,
but you had to have a CAT card or whatever it was to get
Yes.
on.
Yeah.
Okay. But then, up towards Dubai, there's a Navy PX exchange.
okay,
And all the guys go up there because they got better stuff in the PX.
Yeah.
Because they can get on base, you know. with
right,
the
because
CAT cards, yeah.
it's just a cap card, like you
Yeah.
said, it doesn't matter which branch you're on, you
Right.
can get in.
So they go up there and they get crazy things like Cheez-Its, so you can't get over there.
Butterfinger.
Butterfinger candy bars, because you can get all the other candy bars, but
Yeah.
for some reason you can't get Butterfingers.
Yeah.
You know?
I don't understand the hype around Butterfingers. I like them, but I don't love. Like, I will not go search out a Butterfinger,
Right.
but it happens to be there, and it's the only one there.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
but,
like
like,
that's the last.
Well, what happens is you go around and you can get Snickers, you can get Mounds, you can get
Sure.
Almond Joys, you can get
Sure.
that kind of stuff. But after a while, you say, you know, I haven't had a Butterfinger in a long time because they don't have them over here. And then all of a sudden, Butterfingers
Even
are
Cheez It, right?
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
We were having a
I
hard
love
time getting
Cheez-Its,
Cheez It.
Yeah.
we
That's
couldn't
crazy.
get.
Can I get it there?
Every once in a while, they would have them in the stores. We would buy them.
Like buy them out,
we'd
right?
buy-
Yes.
yeah.
Yes.
Just like stovetop dressing. Every once in a while, they'd have stovetop dressing. My buddies would say, if you're at any store and you see stovetop,
Buy it.
get me 2 or 3 boxes.
Right,
You know, and I'll, you know, and so.
The lorry, and then they're bringing it from here
Yeah, they bring it back there.
for us, yeah.
That's crazy.
But you can get, I mean,
And
you can,
Tylenol and.
well, over there, for medicines,
Yeah.
they use paracetamol as their
Oh,
Excedrin,
okay.
you know, okay?
Okay.
When I got over there,
It's not a bad option, I would think.
no, well, here's the thing for us.
Okay.
We grew up on Tylenol, Excedrin, Motrin,
Yeah.
so ibuprofen,
Ibuprofen, yeah.
acetaminophen, and whatever Tylenol is, like I forget. But anyway,
No, acetaminophen is Tylenol.
okay, it's also Excedrin.
Mm.
Excedrin is acetaminophen.
Yes, and then there's whatever Aleve is over here. I can't
Yeah, I
remember
know.
what
I
that
can
one
never
is.
remember what it is. But anyway,
It's another one.
but we grew up on those here,
Yes.
right?
And
Yeah.
Bill.
Okay, and so when you
Yes.
go over there and you try paracetamol, it knocks the hound dog out of headaches. Because we
Yeah.
have grown up on that and we get
We're adjusted.
kind of adjusted
Yeah.
to it.
We have a different
Right.
threshold level because we've
Now,
taken it our whole
She
fucking
who
lives.
grew up on paracetamol loves
She's like, I
Excedrin.
need 6.
Yeah.
But I only need 1 of Excedrin.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, I will check that out.
So I think we get a resistance to it.
Oh, 100%. That's
Yeah,
100%
so-
what your body does.
Yeah,
Yes.
so-
Yes.
Yeah,
Very,
me,
very
I'm
natural.
more, I have my, they call that the Excedrin.
Yes,
It's more
Excedrin.
effective for me.
Excedrin,
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah,
Excedrin.
and
yeah.
Tylenol, yep.
Yeah.
But with the
But
the one in the
honestly, though,
UAE, yeah, it's
Tylenol
not working
works
with
way
me anymore.
differently because what Tylenol does is literally block your pain receptors.
Uh-huh.
That's what it does. That's the only thing it's designed to do, which
Oh.
is fantastic. Don't get me wrong. It
Okay.
serves a purpose. We love. We keep. Okay.
Mhm.
Advil works a little different. Like it will sometimes block, but it's more about blocking inflammation.
Mhm.
Right.
So if you have if your knee is hurt, it's probably inflamed.
Mhm.
It's
Yeah.
a joint, it's probably
Mhm.
inflamed. Take both. Take a acetaminophen. Take a couple, 1 or 2 of those. Take
Mhm.
1 or 2 of Advil at the same time, and
Right.
target both. You won't feel pain for like 9 hours. It's
Yeah.
fantastic.
Wow.
And even the doctors modernly, like
Mhm.
within the last couple of years, have come out with studies that were like, dude, we found this new thing. If you put them together, it works so much better. We were like, you haven't been doing that?
Yeah.
I'm sorry, what?
Wait, I don't know if you remember this, but once again, you're too young. But back in the day,
Mhm.
when we were babies,
Okay.
okay, it was very common for
Yeah,
our
this guy
parents
is
to
kind of
take
like getting
Coca-Cola
clearer.
and a little bit of bourbon
Yes.
and no Coca-Cola and a little bourbon, a little bit of aspirin,
Oh, yes.
and do this
Yeah.
and rub it on
Rub it on your
your
gums, yes.
Yeah.
Okay,
And-
that has been passed down. Minus So
Right, yeah, because you can't
yeah.
give aspirin to babies. Yeah. You're not supposed to. Yeah, I know you can, but you're not supposed to. For that Reye syndrome or whatever it's called.
Yes, SIDS is not that's not what causes SIDS, but it's okay. I
Yeah.
mean, whatever, teach their own. But we don't really have crusher. Well, I guess we do. We have a mortar and pestle at my house.
It was Coca-Cola. Coca-Cola had cocaine in it back in the day.
It did. That's why my grandmother was able to do so many fucking things, and I am not. But it still has elements of the medicinal plants, which is why you drink Coca-Cola on an upset stomach.
Oh, okay.
And it still soothes it better than water, Sprite, anything else.
Okay.
Because it doesn't have the high effects.
Yeah.
Obviously, because why would we have the fun stuff? But it does have some of the medicinal plants still in there. Because I was wondering that the other day, because my mom always gave me Coke. I was born in 1990, okay?
Yeah.
Technically, by that point, it shouldn't have had,
No.
you know, it still does. It has traces of it. And there was a study that was done pretty recently that confirmed it. And I was like,
Yeah.
because I thought it was placebo effect. You know what I mean? Like your mom gave you one thing, and so that's the only thing your brain will tell you. This is what helps. Everything else will be bad because your brain just is conditioned a certain way.
Right.
Apparently, it's a real thing. I was like, okay then.
Yeah. So with my kids, whatever that I'm gonna tell them to take, that's the only thing. And then if they forgot about it, and then they were gonna call me, mom, and then even like simple headache. That my daughter or and any of my son, they're all big. That's still. That's why it's kind of like laughing at us.
She does like natural homeopathic
I know.
stuff, and that's the only thing that got me out of organ failure.
Or sometimes if they were just gonna talk with me, and then they're already okay.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly, because you just hear your mom's voice, and you're like, okay, I'm calm.
I'm okay now, mama.
I'm good. It's true. It's true.
It always happens with my kids.
And I'm like, okay, what was I supposed to take again? What was this?
James was telling me about he does milk thistle and stuff like that.
For his liver.
For his liver, yeah. So you know that's.
Well, because when he was in a couple years ago for seizures and stuff, they had done a scan everywhere because they were like, what the fuck is happening? Obviously, you go into the ER with seizures, they're like, the fuck, and they freak the fuck out.
It's kind of clear on that, but still on the.
They were like, yeah, you have.
Yeah, that's so.
Like, you probably should like get that checked out. And he was like, yeah, probably.
I think I can.
I think that's probably a good idea. So we've been doing little things since then.
Whoa.
Honestly.
What just happened?
No, it just gotta move.
It's a timed thing.
Yeah.
There we go.
See.
It's motion sensitive. You don't move it.
It's a long one though. That was a good one. Yeah, that's funny. All right, I'm gonna go check on my kids because my husband's probably still snoring in bed.
Well, we'll probably be here for a little bit if you feel like coming back over.
Okay, sounds good. I was like, I think
It's on the backside now.
It's on the
So
backside.
Yeah, it did not fall on in indicator, so it went
so the
all the
last
way.
one is like going that way.
Yeah.
Or that
Oh,
way.
that way.
Yeah, that way.
That way. That's
I
all.
get north and south mixed up when I'm on this.
Yeah, I'm really bad at that. Don't worry. I'm worse.
Our house is north.
It's north, exactly. Yeah.
Yeah.
Which makes more sense because the west side always comes in
Yep.
this way from my house, right?
Yeah.
Because the east, when I open
Comes
up
up in
the
the
stuff
west,
in
yeah.
the morning, it's this way. Yeah, that makes more sense. Okay.
Yep.
No, it's a.
I'm notoriously
Yeah.
terrible with north, south, east, and west.
You know what I found?
You're not the only one. I'm worse than that.
Yeah.
I'm really bad in
When he was growing up,
directions.
He lived in New York. When
Yeah.
he was growing up, no matter where they were going, where
Oh,
they
let's
headed
go
was
at the
always
back
north.
side because
And I said,
there's nothing
but it
here
wasn't.
in
He
front
said,
of the
"Oh, I know
house.
that
So
now, but I mean,
most
when I was
of
a kid,
those
whenever
I'm
we got
seeing
in the car,
now
started heading
is at the
somewhere,
back.
it was always north.
See, I had never eaten north, south, east, west in terms of like local directions.
Yeah. I think there's gonna be a flood threat that unfolds around Tulsa, so that's gonna be something that you guys have to worry about. Sherman, Texas, yes, you guys will see more storms tonight. You're under a tornado watch till 7 a.m.
It's until I don't know until what time is our tornado watch.
Tornado watch.
Hi, Jordan. Yeah, nothing more than that. But on this side, hi Dime. We were waiting for you, Dime bag. Yeah, right now, I ended my live stream earlier because we're on tornado watch. So we are almost getting out of this and then evacuating the. Yeah, those are lightning. A while ago, the lightning actually, it was really crazy. You can see it like so clear in that sky. But right now, a little bit calm, and it's a move on already moving on north or yeah, that's the north side. Oh my god, I'm kind of like freaking out a while ago because as if it's so near. And then we already prepared all our important things are already in the car. So if in any case, because when my husband told me it's kind of like 30 miles away from us here, is the first tornado. So it's kind of crazy. But yeah, the skies are getting clear now a bit. Then no more rain. Yeah, Brooke Vision joined my panel a while ago, and then I thought that you were coming up and joining. Thank God, thank God, thank God. Did not hit any of our neighborhood. So I need to end this and.
It's coming up in 3 minutes. So our most concerning warning
Yep.
right now.
Just gonna see what's gonna happen next later. So yeah, Silver Girl, you better take a rest, and it's midnight already. So I'll just keep you updated. I do have your number anyway, and yeah, I send you a picture of like the boys. So they're I miss them a lot when they send me those pictures. Aaron got really big. Yeah. Hopefully, nothing worse happen. Silver Girl, thank you, Aunt Linda, thank you so much. Yep. I broke. Yep. A while ago. Oh my god, I got a good shot of the lightning a while ago. And it's kind of like creepy, getting to my nerves, and then I kind of like running back to the garage. And it was really nice that YouTube recommend this live stream to the severe weather channel in the Texas update. So I recommended this because they're looking for places. Yeah, at least there's nothing really worse. That there's no worse thing that happened, but hopefully that other places they're safe. But we almost really.
Another tornado warning just issued for McAllister. So McAllister, you're now under like
Yeah,
tornado warnings.
I'm just gonna get inside the house,
Fire for
and I don't know.
McAllister, in that same spot. Get real comfy.
I better turn on my TV
Good news is I don't see any crazy apparent areas of rotation coming.
and just sit down for the meantime.
Line is definitely capable of producing tornadoes. We don't want to
Oops.
undermine the warning at all. There, it's just there's no big.
But everybody's really serious about the warnings.
You know, the tornadoes here are going to be like signature that we would sometimes have with some of the other storms that we've been.
There. See, I'm all geared up with my boots.
Grumpy, I am going to, I will let y'all bot read that. We did just get a new considerable severe thunderstorm warning, though, for Atoka and Bryan counties. Get ready for 70-mile-per-hour winds in Bennington. Maybe some quarter-size hail in McGee Lake.
Yeah, they say the ones there say
And all the way
hail.
up there towards
Yeah,
Kiowa.
good. There's nothing. There's
Considerable
no
damage,
hail.
tornado possible. So get into that safe spot.
Ryan, wow. Thank you so much to Grumpy Codger for this incredibly generous
We're
super chat.
we're
They say,
almost
"I endorse
gonna
the
go
work of
to
Ryan Codger
Bucky's
here. Now,
because
how
that
about
is
Uncle Donut? I enjoy
on
the
the
white
east
fluffy
side
glazed
because
raspberry
the
or
tornado
black
is here
raspberry.
at the
How do you
west,
feel about sprinkles?
nowhere
An
northwest. So
abomination. They're
we
the
are
best
at
stones of
northwest, Fort Worth. So yeah, we're almost to head into
I agree.
to Bucky's.
I don't.
Silver Girl. It's in the heart.
Yeah, y'all bot sounded more tired than me.
Yeah, everything. That's a good thing with Kirk. He's always prepared. So I got all my all my stuff, my important papers, uh, my jewelries, and then I put it all in my bag,
And there's a pretty good
and then
chance
I put it
that will be
in the trunk. So yeah,
capable
he's
of
always
producing yet to a greater damage.
prepared. Have to
This
be
will
prepared.
likely put us
Just
in
wanted
a
to make
mode
sure you
tomorrow
had
that
it.
will not require much.
Yeah, I
Just to
that's
go
the
on.
first
So I would
thing that I
expect a
put.
live stream
I kind of
from
like put
us
6 bottles of water and then Coke, so it's all in the car, and then I packed some food, and if in any case something happened, so, and then couple of clothes and underwear, and yeah, I put it all there. The first thing that we really need,
sprinkles
so
of hailstones of.
it's all there.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, and it was really great. You saw, I guess you saw it when Kirk approached me while doing my live stream, and then he said, I'm gonna leave you. I'm not gonna get up there. They're not gonna put on your shoes."
Every single one.
So maybe anything happens, we really just have to sleep like this tonight with our shoes on. So we're always ready to go. So those who's watching this right now, please be very careful.
All right, Ryan.
Always
Put
be
down the imaginary
prepared.
lawn
Yeah,
scissors for a
those
second. The chat
things
is
that
still
the
heating up from the
Silver
DFW
Girl
riot,
and
basically asking if you personally plan
everybody's
to oversleep tonight.
putting on
We're
in the
also seeing
comment what else that you
speculations
need to
from
bring
Durant,
during this
okay,
kind of
from
calamities.
Texas and
So
San Angelo,
at least
Texas.
thank God we
Wondering
are
if
not
they
yet, we're
are
not
next looking
affected,
at
but
Texas.
still there is a
Oh,
tornado
quick pronunciation note.
tornado
Some folks
warning
are saying
up
Cato is pronounced
to
like Cato.
what time is that?
All right.
There, real time lightning. Yeah.
Listen, y'all.
Right now I'm still with Ryan Hall,
You can
so
go to sleep.
I
That's it.
never
Like, that's
turn
obvious.
off my
It's-
iPad
You can go to sleep.
watching this.
The only places I would not immediately go to sleep is if you're under a tornado warning, right?
See?
You need to be taking shelter. And you're not under a tornado warning right now if you're not in McIntosh or Pittsburgh counties in Oklahoma, or
So it's in
Atoka
Oklahoma
County
now.
in Oklahoma, or Pittsburgh County, Oklahoma. Like, if you're not in one of those counties, you're not under a tornado warning. So, do you live in those
So
counties? Answer
Pittsburgh.
yes or no. If the answer is no, go to sleep.
Okay.
Tom Green County in Texas is under a considerable flash flood warning now. This includes San
Yeah,
Angelo.
we also have a flash flood
Life-threatening flash
warning
flooding,
this morning
thunderstorms,
because
emergency flash flooding that's gonna continue
yesterday
for the next 2
it,
hours.
it kind of the whole night it's been raining, and then when we woke up and it's still yeah, severe warning, flood warning alert, and then now yeah it was lifted that we don't have the tornado warning. Thank God. Yeah, it was really crazy, Silver Girl, because it was kind of like the one who's panicking, and I was just kind of like eating and then having my dinner after my live
I
stream,
love after y'all bot talks, we look at the chat.
and it's kind of like blaming me, and then it said, "What if you will not gonna?" I do understand. It is just that I'm the one I have to be like so relaxed, and then he's the one who's like panicking, and yeah, I don't understand it.
Thanks to you.
And I told him that in the Philippines, we do have typhoon, right?
Like, it's so crazy how wildly different everyone is.
As long as you're in a high level area in the Philippines, like you'll be in the second floor, and then just to um, be ready for the flooding. That's the problem in the Philippines. It has a lot of flood, okay? But here, this is the first time that I ever experienced this kind of lightning. And it's really crazy. It's kind of like when I was filming it a while ago, broke. I don't know how I am feeling. I don't know if I'm excited, if I'm scared, or it's kind of like really mixed emotions that I have right now, a while ago, and also now. But it is kind of like crazy, and I know how it feels now. But yeah, Ryan Hall. Yeah, I'm on Ryan Hall. He's still alive. That's why he said that for those who's that is not under tornado warning, you can go to sleep. But for those who's still under tornado warning, just be very cautious, be very careful, be very alert, vigilant, yeah,
Basically just continuing to
and go to the
take
nearest,
shelter in McAllister,
but where you will be safe.
Also, down here in Atoka County, Oklahoma, south and east of the town of Atoka. Everywhere else, we do have, other warnings. We have some severe thunderstorm warnings in Texas, but for the most part, the severe weather threat is dying down quite significantly here. So for everybody that's wondering if you can go to sleep, the answer is
Imagine
yes.
if Kirk actually they asked me to go out, and then we're on the road, and then yeah, I told him just to sit down for a few minutes, and then now it's almost kind of like an hour that we're watching this, and yeah, thank you for all the prayers, everybody, all my friends who's been praying for our safety. So thank you, and then who've been with me since I have this live stream. Yeah, thank you so much for keeping me company.
I didn't mean to.
Because if not, if I'm not gonna do this, and then I'll just sit down, and maybe my mind is kind of like crazy. That there's a lot of things that will be in my mind on what are gonna happen, and then I'll just be more uh, be more
I'm trying
worried
my best to read as
about
many
this.
chats as
But
possible. Y'all
I thank
stop very often
everybody
that we
who's
get the
watching this
opportunity to do
this
that.
live stream, because at least there is something that I don't know that you guys
Shane says,
can
just to be
tell
clear,
me.
I love y'all, but wow,
He
gets me
says
every
you're
time.
looking okay
Yeah,
now,
turn down
sis.
the.
Yeah, I'm better now. But a while ago, yeah, I do worry a lot. Not I did not panic. So I did not panic because my husband is the one who's feeling that way. And good thing that we saw our neighbors, and they're
Is the
having a
city
beer
of Atoka
while
safe
talking
for
with
now?
my husband.
Yeah,
But my
so the
husband
worst
doesn't
part of the
drink.
storm is past
So
Atoka at this current moment.
but I'm so relieved right now because yeah, it just passes. And then it did not went to our place. But the thunder, the lightning, the rain, oh my, unbelievable. But though I'm used to it in the Philippines, but not like this. This is now my country, but soon. But now it is our country.
Yes.
So
Yeah. Anybody who's asking if you can go to sleep, the answer is yes.
yeah, see, we can sleep, but with our shoes on. So if in
Don't forget the
any
Red Bull next
case,
time. Oh yeah, we got to restock. I think that the
I'm 2 hours ahead of
just
you, Brooke,
doesn't,
right? So it's only like 10,
it just doesn't
10
feel
p.m.
like a shot.
there
You know what I mean?
in Oregon, because it's
There's that
midnight
much.
here. See, it's not in our place now. Not like a while ago. And if you're gonna see it, it is exactly our place. Decatur is just like 15 minutes away from here. Yeah, 10:26. Thank you so much, Aunt Linda.
I'm
Silver
really
Girl did
digging it.
not
I'm
leave
waiting for
me.
a nice comment. Like everyone that I read
She's
is
been
just the
there.
most
She's been
random.
there checking on what's happening here in my area.
Let's see
Yeah.
here.
But it's a
Y'all bought, y'all bought, y'all bought. Are there y'all bought
nice
questions?
sharing
Yes.
this live stream, because for those who know things that I don't know, at least you're tapping in, and then you're sharing it also with me.
Thanks to Kinsey.
Yeah. So, but still, I have to be vigilant tonight. Still don't know.
Can a tornado happen so fast it's missed by a radar scan? Yes, happens all the time. Happens all the time. That's why it's that's why we have so many precautionary tornado warnings. And that's why we have severe thunderstorm warnings with tornado possible tags, and that's why we have so many instances
I
where
better
we see debris signatures and there's no tornado warning. You know what I
turn
mean?
on my TV.
So
But anyway,
yeah, sometimes there's ups
I'm
and
gonna
downs.
let you all go, and
What can
let you
happen in
all
5 minutes?
sleep. And then if there's something new, I'm gonna share it with you later. All right, and Jardim,
Yeah,
thank you so much.
oh,
Also,
shoot.
Chong,
Hopefully
thank
the
you,
radio would be
Mommy.
cool. I don't
And I know that Mommy Lisa's already
how
sleeping.
we
And
do that, but that'd be cool.
yeah,
I'll write that. I'll put that in. Once again, I
I'm
really think that this
I'm
YouTube
relieved
chat
right now, and I'm
is
not hearing
probably
any
our
more
biggest asset as
any
far
more
as like
thunder or
ideas for the business.
strong wind outside. So
We're thinking about the weather, like we're just trying to tell you where the
weather is really so unbelievable, right?
It's like giving us.
That's why they say most of the time the mood of a woman, especially a woman, is unpredictable. Yeah, weather is really unpredictable.
We'll start calling these late night.
Thank you so much for sharing that, Brooke. And yeah, because this is being this live is being shared
Marketing strategists.
by let me show you. It's really nice. It's really nice to know that this is being shared by YouTube, recommended by YouTube.
There's nothing going
And yeah, I'll show you
not weather-wise.
where
There
they
is
recommending it.
very, very small chance that we talk about Clarksville for like a brief moment tomorrow, but I highly doubt it. Most of the action is going to be well off to your west.
There. Content suggesting this live stream, you know what? They are suggesting it to Connor and Ashley and live Texas severe weather coverage. So yeah. So this content that we're having live right now is being recommended to those channels. So hi Ashley. Oh, but just be very very careful, everybody. And we're gonna have more updates later on if there's any changes of the weather, or if the weather is still good, is also good. I'm gonna share it with you later because it's already 12:30 midnight, and yeah, I know most of you are also uh, checking on the updates in this area, especially here in Boyd, Texas. So but there's still some more people watching, so hopefully, yeah, just be very careful, everybody.
I'm just trying to see how fast we can get the images.
Pray.
These are
Let's
nice,
just
shareable images.
just pray that not a lot. Let me check this. Yeah.
Are you hungry? I'm hungry.
I was really hungry, and then I said I was really hungry a while ago. I haven't finished my food, and then my husband said, "Okay, let's go to the garage, and
You can comment on
we can get out of this place."
what's it gonna be like in Clarksville, Tennessee, and it will respond to you. But like for whatever reason, that's like really expensive.
Yeah, I'm just gonna have this to 1,000 views, and then I'm out of here.
You know, not go broke and allow you guys to do that, because I think it would be useful, it would be cool, and it would allow us to make y'all a lot better. Because the more questions you ask, it, the better it's going to be at answering them.
Yeah. Let's check this out. So, yeah, I'm still watching it.
Tornado warning yet, but one could be coming. These storms mean business tonight, and that one is no different than the one just to
There's
its
another
south, which is
severe storm warning.
just really, really incredible
And
on radar, very
Colin,
flashy.
Concho, McCulloch, Runnels,
Yeah, the
Greene County.
Ryan Hall is really.
The storm is
They will not gonna sleep again.
It is now moving into Ballinger.
But anyway, so
And we just got another now.
what else that I can say?
Pascal making
But thank you so much for all the prayers, for all the concerns,
70 mile per hour winds,
everybody.
considerable damage as this goes
Yeah.
up towards Eufaula and Canadian and Carlton Landing. Get ready.
And it's a good day. So I have to remove my cap. Yeah, I'm watching it.
Greene County is having a very stormy night indeed.
Yeah, and now it's toward Oklahoma. Or it's kind of like in the middle of not in the middle, at the where we are near Bradford, and then Bedford, or
Richard just ordered a Yalbot mug.
we are near
Thank you, man.
Springtown. We are near Decatur.
Being here, and thanks for watching our coverage tonight.
We are near Azle. So
Always take this very seriously, and we appreciate the trust that you guys put in us, and you've given us the best jobs and for all that. I'm not.
okay,
You've heard me say this stuff before, but really.
I'm gonna share that because I turned off my computers, and then yeah, my laptop is also in the car already, and the only thing that I'm holding right now is my iPad and then my phone. So yeah, Bridgeport, Decatur,
So this is from a Facebook group.
Boyd, and then Boyd is just below we call that Decatur. So we are really near, and then that's why in our area, it's really so crazy that my husband will really gonna push me on in getting out of this house if in any case.
Those of you who didn't know, the Y'all Squad has a presence in Dallas. We have a warehouse, and we have a big purple Y'all Squad truck. If you ever see it out there,
Yeah. So everybody, take care. Thank you, bro. Thank you, Aunt Linda. Thank you, everybody, for watching. Yeah, everybody who stayed there and check on me also. Don't worry, we are safe. And good thing that it changed direction. The tornado changed direction. But I do pray that there will be no other people or properties will be affected by this. Yeah, thank you so much, Barb. Yeah. So we kind of like relief because the tornado changed its direction. It's did not really hit our area, and yeah, it's above now. So above. Wait, I'm gonna show you because Ryan Hall. See, that's our place. We are in Boyd, so that's Boyd. So now it's indicator. Yeah, those red one. So that's our place. That's Boyd. Okay. So Olga, we are in that square that hard that turning. Yeah. So good thing. Good thing. Yeah. But well, I was really on my camera a while ago, and then everybody saw the lightning that's happening. So yeah. See, that's our place. That is Boyd. So we're out of that square anymore. So
Eastland County, Texas, Erath County, Texas, medium confidence, might be a 20
yeah, there, Springtown, Azov, Fort Worth there. So
staff here in the next 30 minutes.
thank God, really thank God. We're out of that warning zone. Yeah, that's why I stopped my live stream a while ago because Kirk was really in a hurry for me to prepare. So we packed some things, my all those things that really important things that we have to get and put in our luggage and then put it in the car. So yeah, I get up from my chair from my live stream, and then yeah, it was like, okay, this is what I need. This is, and then I put it in a bag, and pair of underwear, pair of pants, and then that's it. And yeah, put it all in the trunk, and then because while I'm on streaming, yeah, the thunder, the lightning is really so strong. That's why my husband kind of like panicking a while ago. But yeah, and you felt so relaxed with our songs. Thank you. Yeah, I know that everybody's falling asleep while we are singing. We are all being relaxed, but thank you so much for the love, the support, for the caring, for the concerns, everybody. Oh, yeah, I cannot say anything more. I'm so blessed with you all supporting the channel and yeah, being there for me. Thank you, Barb. Thank you. Yeah, thank God, really thank God that it changed direction and we're out of those danger zone. But it's so sad that it went again to Oklahoma. So yeah, that's it. So thank you so much, everybody. So yeah, we're still checking.
All right.
Yeah, we're out of that air. That
Yeah, we should be out. The storm should have passed us by noon, by midnight.
no, it's out. We're out of that square anymore. It's going
Good.
towards Oklahoma now.
Good. Then we can
Yeah.
relax.
Yeah, that's why they said that for those who's not under the tornado warning, you can sleep now.
Yeah,
But Oklahoma, not yet.
yeah. It's gonna, yeah. I mean, I'm sorry to rush you, but if we'd have had to go, we'd have had to go.
I know. But it's just that I trust Ryan Hall. That's why I keep on watching him. I rather believe in what he said on which area that is really affected.
Well, I'm glad we didn't have to go because I
Yeah.
spent a lot of time cleaning my car.
You know what broke? Kirk waxes his car, and every time that he cleans or have our car wash, it will gonna rain the following day.
Well, I'm not gonna wax my car again because it almost brought a tornado.
Yeah, Silver Girl and Barb and Brooke fishing with me, and then checking on us and just seeing if you're both safe. So like to thank you everybody, and yeah, we're safe. We're all safe now. Silver Girl, you can go to sleep. Also, no, don't worry about us. Me and Kirk are okay. And then now he's saying sorry that he's he's really like pushing me, but it's okay. I told everybody that I'm fine with that. Detail Kirk. I'm so glad if if need be, he can throw you over here his shoulder and take you to safety. Yeah. Tell him stop washing the car.
I know.
And he'll damage
Obviously, washing the
and
car
be
brings
bad.
rain. Washing and waxing brings tornadoes and rain.
He was so proud this morning. He said that he brings out the car. So it was raining, so the rain washes the car, all the dirt, and then bring it inside, and then he will wipe it, and then he finally wax it. So when he wax it, there's something happened. We are under tornado watch. Oh my God. It was really, tell him we love him too because he loves you so good. Yeah, he really think. See, I'm still on my boots.
We get all the stuff out of the car.
And on my cargo. I have to get my laptop there.
I know. You want to get it now?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Let's go get it.
Yeah, thank you so much, everybody. We're all safe. Yeah, love you too, Silver Girl, Brooke Fishin, Barb, everybody who's always concerned about me and Kirk. Don't worry, I'm gonna take care of him also. Bye, everybody. Have a good night, Barb. Thank you so much. Love, yeah. Let me know next time he's gonna wash car so I can prepare for a storm. Just give me 1 second. Yeah, because I have to get our things in the car. So everybody have a good night. We're safe, and then I'm so sorry that you're all get worried a bit with me and Kirk, but now we're all good people. And although I'm really so sleepy, and now I wasn't able to put some of my videos in my channel, but love you all. Yeah, but Kirk is right. Time to go. His time to. Yes. Thank you so much, everybody. I love you all. Happy wife is a happy life. Night, Silver Girl. Love you. Barb, love you. Night, you all. Broke. Bye.